Hello everybody, Mike Brailsford, Brailsford Works. Thank you for joining me back on my channel. I do appreciate it. Today, I'm going to start working on some of my sweet gum that I boiled. I processed the logs, boiled and rough turned them. I'd say it was it February, late February, early March. And they're ready to go. They're down to about 10% moisture, and I will, full disclosure, I've had about, with the drying, I've had about 60% success with the bowl blanks not cracking. Then the other 40%, I would say there's various degrees that some of them are usable, and then there's a couple that are just completely going to be firewood. But I think no matter what, you'll always get some of that. So first thing I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to get the tenon properly sized, and I then am also going to rough shape the outside just a little bit so I can get it turned around and put into my chuck. I'm going to start with my 3/8 Thompson bowl gouge and just get this tenon worked down a little bit, and then also start working the bottom of the bowl just a tiny bit. So to properly fit this in my chuck, I need this tenon to be 2 1/4. And let's see, need a pencil. Alright, that tenon is proper for my chuck, and now I'm going to finish shaping the outside a little bit and then get it finished, turn it around, put it in my chuck. let's put this thing into the regular chuck. All right, let's hollow this out. All right, it's time to add some general finishes. Wood bowl finish. Let me go get that set up. I don't think this one is going to require the wet sanding. So I'm going to let this sit for a bit. I'm going to come back and wipe it down. Then I'll add a second coat. All right, I'm going to let that sit for a bit, and I'm going to come back and put some wax on it. I like to take my tenon off in small cuts. Get carried away and you can rip it right off the coal jaws. And having a very sharp tool is very important. And you want your bottom to be a little bit concave, so if there's any imperfections in the surface, it will still sit flat. All right, let's sand this out. All right, I'm going to apply a little bit of finish on the bottom. This sweet gum's got some beautiful figure to it. Alright, so that is my first sweet gum bowl. I did turn some before that were those ones that were my really rough no frills bowls. Took some crazy comments about those, but let's not get into that. But this is my first one in earnest to be a finished bowl, and I'll tell you what, I like turning it. It turns nice and easy. Remains to be seen how these hold up, but they are beautiful. I love the dark heartwood that's in there, and there's some little bit of streaks in here as well. That's kind of cool. And it varies piece to piece on how much of that you get. I mean, once you don't know it till you cut the tree down and see. Thankfully, I've got a ton of sweet gum on my property, and I'm not adverse at all to dropping it if I have to, because I've got some that I'm still clearing out in some areas. I'm gonna let my daughter build a house on our property, and there'll be a lot to go on that time. At any rate, that's it. Thank you all for watching. If you think you've gotten anything out of this, please click like and subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. Also, leave me comments because I answer each and every one. Everybody have a great day. Bye-bye.